Babe, lucky for you, there are a ton of natural remedies that you can integrate into your life to regain your sense of masculinity. Number one is, even if you are not overweight and you are more average weight, make sure you have an exercise regimen. Lifting weights and having a regular exercise routine not only boost testosterone levels hormonally and biologically, but also psychologically. Masculinity cannot be built without taking action and hitting goals. An excess body weight and belly fat in men converts their testosterone into estrogens, and estrogens feminize men. Okay, number two, find masculine leaders. Even if you're someone who's never had a stable father figure in the home, you have to take matters into your own hands and find your own masculine leaders to look up to. Businessmen, spiritual leaders, pastors, older men, family men, men that have success that you want to have. I promise you, those men love to mentor young boys. And if you absolutely cannot find that or have no connections in your direct circle and community, then hang out with those guys online. And I know it sounds crazy because you're just hanging out with them through a screen, but guess what? That information that you take in from these more successful, knowledgeable men will help you, and then you'll be able to attract those kind of men into your life because that'll become more familiar to you. I hope that makes sense, but it's just like that with money. If you can find no one in your community that has accumulated a lot of wealth and built a business for themselves because you don't have connections to those people, then you can start to find those people online, listen to their content, engage in it, make that area familiar to you, and then you will start to attract those in your real life who also are successful and want the same things as you. Next, might sound a little cliche, but having a good night's sleep every night. Alcohol and pills will negatively affect your sleep cycle, and a bad sleep cycle for men destroys their testosterone. And it's like a domino effect. One thing leads to another. So excess alcohol leads to bad sleep quality. Bad sleep quality equals lower testosterone levels. Those lower testosterone levels leads to excess estrogens, which cause weight gain and belly fat. So that's why I always say everything has to be congruent in order for changes to occur. You can't say, oh, well, I work out every single day, but then I drink all night. That's not going to help boost your testosterone. Okay, and the last natural solution that I'm going to mention is avoiding endocrine disrupting chemicals. Now, unfortunately, we live in a world where everything that we consume, unless we are completely aware, is endocrine disrupting. The water, the plastics, the fast food, the Wi-Fi. It is a crazy concept because you can't physically see the changes, but these are affecting your hormone levels. So, what does a man do? Well, for one, he can drink water out of glass or stainless steel. To avoid plastic containers, plastic bottles, use glass or metal once again, or wood. And especially don't heat anything in the microwave in plastic because those BPAs seep through into the food and that gets into your hormonal system. Even something that you might not think of is like condiments in a plastic bottle, right? Like ketchup, mayo, mustard, all of those disgusting things. They're all put in plastic bottles. So if you have to have them, buy them instead in those glass bottles. Okay, even fasting can help boost testosterone levels. Okay, America is counting on your overconsumption. And the truth is that we just eat too much food. Not only do we eat too many times out of the day, but we also are eating mostly garbage. And long ago, before the grocery stores were facing mass production, men actually had to wait and kill for food. So their access to food was much more difficult. They could not just place an order on DoorDash and have it arrive at their doorstep. And those men were the most masculine, and their testosterone levels proved to be true.